Hmm. You
Moses,
know what?
I can hear you thinking. Yeah. I'm listening. I'm listening.
If you can get a $5 million deal, but instead of the Sultan, a different car, a proper import, and it's like a good import, you know, like an all-wheel drive, good for racing type, I might take it.
Okay. All right. 5 mil plus import all-wheel drive. So let me ask you, what if it's a good like race car, like the old school NSX or something else? I don't know.
Okay, so here's the
Supra.
car that I don't need. Here's the
Okay.
cars that I don't need something that everyone has.
Okay. So you
You
want
know?
something somewhat more limited. Do you have like
Yeah.
a list of cars you might want? That might be easier because there's a lot of
Um.
cars in the city.
Well, can you help me? Can you help me with that? What's like another rare car that's, you know, it's not as rare as the NSX, but it's still pretty rare.
Uh, that's hard, especially now that everything is or almost everything is convertible again.
Wait, let me ask you this: do you think he could get his hands on a Cullinan?
I mean, to be honest, he could probably force PDM to sell you the one in their supply.
Uh-huh.
And then you just need the money. And if he gets you to that point, maybe actually, I mean that's actually feasible. If you did a Cullinan, you want a Cullinan, and then he gets the NSX.
Well, how much is the Cullinan?
That's like almost 8 mil. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Oh, what up, Mr. Ratchet?
All right,
How
so
you doing,
after tax,
KGU? What's
seven
good, my
point
guy?
seven two.
How much?
7.72 million.
Oh, now that is. You think he'd be willing to? So here's the thing. I made him a promise that I'm not gonna sell the car to anyone but him. I mean, until I say no deal to him. I'm not gonna talk to
Okay.
anyone.
Okay.
Because he's dead set on getting this car, you know. But I need to make sure that I get a good deal out of it as well.
I mean, Cullinan is a more expensive car than the NSX. There are 4 NSXs, and there's only 3 Cullinans, I think.
Okay. Wait, there's 4 NSXs? I thought it was only 3.
One of them is like the person doesn't live here anymore. Is what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I heard recently.
So I
So
know Raymond has one. I know Fred has one, and I'm the third one.
yeah, I think there was a 4th one once upon a time, but I don't know if that one's ever going to be available to anybody. Could also be wrong about that. I heard this information like through somebody else.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
But would you do that, the calling in for the NSX, if I can work with Lang to make that calling in happen?
Yeah, but I gotta talk to him about it because I don't think he's not gonna appreciate the fact that I'm talking to you about it. So I'll tell him, you know what? If he could get my hands on a Cullinan, I'll give him the NSX.
Okay. I've worked with Lang on like some car stuff before.
Yeah, I'll tell him to come to you.
Yeah. Just tell him to come to me and I could work out the deal for him because
Okay.
I can probably take the R32 off his hands at a decent price.
Okay.
At the very least.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
Because I think what I could do is I can get 5 million out of the 2 cars, and then he would have to put another like 2 point something, and then he would get the car that he actually wanted.
Okay.
And a guy like that should have access to money like that.
Okay, but before I talk to Lang, I gotta talk to Jaden. I gotta drive his Cullinan first because I've only been a passenger in it, and that thing is insane.
I mean, I can give you a test drive, Peter, if you want.
Wait, right now?
Yeah, if you want.